So when you arrive at admissions, you'll hand your phone in to the admissions team. You won't have access to it in phase one, but staff will support you to make calls to your loved ones via the office phone. If you have children, we will support you to have access to your phone during this time so you can make calls to your children. When you're in phase two, you'll have your phone every evening between 5 and 9, and when you're in phase three, you'll also have your phone at weekends. So prior to coming to treatment, you'll do a financial assessment with your care manager from your referring area. They may require you to contribute to your treatment, but that will be a discussion that you'll have between them and you prior to entering treatment here with us at the Nelson Trust. When you arrive, we will ask that you hand in your bank card and any large amounts of cash, anything over £25, into the admissions team as part of your admissions process. This is because what we know is that anybody who has large amounts of cash, particularly in early treatment, it can be a real relapse trigger. So we want to safeguard against that for you. You can have access to your cards and your cash. You just need to ask staff in advance. So when you arrive, you'll have a named recovery worker, and your recovery worker will work alongside you to create your treatment plan and help you build the strengths and the recovery capital you need and address any outstanding needs. You'll also have a counsellor who you see once a week, and when you first arrive, you'll have a buddy, that's a senior peer, who will support you in your first couple of weeks. So we have quite a robust structure here at the Nelson Trust. So your day starts at about 7 when you're woken up for meds. There's usually a check-in group at about 8:30 in the morning, and group work starts at about between 9:30 and 10. You'll come back to the house for lunch and then go off-site again for your afternoon groups. In the evenings, we offer meaningful activities, mutual aid groups, that kind of stuff. And during the weekends, we still have group work, but also we have a bit more time for relaxing, family visits, that kind of stuff. So if in treatment you've decided that you want to relocate to this area, part of your process will be being assessed for our move on houses. If you've been accepted, upon completion of treatment, you'll go into one of our move on houses where you can stay for up to a year. Part of your aftercare will be coming back here for 16 hours a week, and we'll support you with volunteering, education, employment, that kind of stuff. If you're going back to your home area, our community connector in phase 3 will support you to build an aftercare plan that's relevant to you in your home area that can support you when you return back to your home area. Here at the Nelson Trust, we operate a strengths-based model, a recovery capital model. What that means is we're going to work alongside you to build upon the strengths you have to achieve and maintain long-term recovery. In phase 1, we're going to look at addiction, kind of what brought you to treatment. Things like relapse prevention, triggers, cravings, high-risk situations, and give you a firm foundation. This is the place we're also going to start to build safety within treatment. In phase 2, we're going to look at some of the underlying reasons for addiction, things like trauma, mental health. This is also the period where you're going to start to engage in some of our specialist interventions, things like health and wellbeing, our sex worker program, parents in recovery, and our trauma-based groups. In phase 3, we're going to start to look at building what's called social and community capital. That's what's out there that can help you achieve long-term recovery. You're going to do that down at the hub here with our community connector, and you're going to build that social and community capital. So employability, education and training, and looking forward to the next stage of your recovery.